Yeon-Seok and Chae Soo-Bin dating to conquer the Americas, Yeon-Seok's big plan. Hello from Yahoo Japan News, a warm, slightly dramatic, and very grateful hello to everyone popping in. If you enjoy dreamy detective-style celebrity updates sprinkled with fashion lust and a little romantic daydreaming, please subscribe and show our little YouTube corner some love. A quick housekeeping note before we start. Parts of this story are speculative, drawn from photos and fan reports, and are currently being shared on several Korean entertainment pages. We have not independently verified every detail, but we wanted to bring you the buzz hot off the press so you can enjoy the excitement with us. Now for the delicious part. Whispers are growing that Yeon-Seok and Chae Soo-Bin are not only a quietly charming pair in private, but also grooming a playful plan to conquer the Americas, with Chae Soo-Bin dazzling on New York's runways while Yeon-Seok maps out fan events across Latin America. The narrative writes itself like a rom-com pitch. She lights up New York Fashion Week for Coach's SS26 show. He answers the call with a continental tour of adoring fans. If love were a spreadsheet, consider the Fly to NYC fan meeting in Bogota, columns already color-coded. Let's talk about Chae Soo-Bin's show-stopping moments first, because she truly made the camera fall in love. The photos circulating show her in a warm, chocolate brown knit dress, buttoned down with gleaming gold hardware that reads like punctuation, elegant, deliberate, unforgettable. Her hair flowed long and glossy, the kind of cascade that looks like it was styled by a fashion poet, and she slung an elegant black Coach bag nonchalantly over her shoulder as if to say, yes, I'm global, and yes, I'm casual about it. In candid frames by the water and backstage, she flashed playful peace signs and framed a look that was equal parts runway ready and wildly relatable. It's easy to imagine anyone, but especially a certain actor back home, pausing mid-scroll to stare a little longer. Which brings us to Yeon-Seok's rumored conquest schedule, hot off the fan grapevine and the occasional excited forum post. The updated South American schedule for 2025 Yeon-Seok FANMEETING reads like an invitation to fall in love with his live charm all over again. Round pushpin 11.25 Tuesday Bogota. Round pushpin 11.272 Buenos Aires. Round pushpin 11.30 Sun, Sao Paulo. Round pushpin 12.03 Wed, Mexico City. If this itinerary is accurate, it's both a savvy career move and a romantic subplot delivered on silver wings. Fans are already constructing mental montages. Yeon-Seok, flying across oceans, signing albums, telling stories in marketplaces and theaters, while Chae Soo-Bin simultaneously conquers runways and red carpets in New York. The dual front presence, fashion in the North, fan love in the South, makes for excellent storytelling. The fandom's unofficial tagline, conquer with looks, conquer with laughs. There's also chatter about what returning to FM actually means. Insiders and enthusiastic commenters suggest that coming back to this fan meeting series signals a return to certain beloved themes. Argan, Hee-ju, and When the Phone Rings. In English, returning to FM. The secret code Y means revisiting main themes like Argan, Hee-ju, and When the Phone Rings. Whether those are references to past projects, recurring motifs from his work, or just charming in jokes for longtime fans, they give the tour a nostalgic, storybook quality, like Yeon-Seok is inviting international fans into the chapters of his career and heart, adding more spark to the buzz. Fans can't help but whisper about the coincidences that seem to link Yeon-Seok and Chae Soo-Bin lately. From the perfectly timed schedules, her dazzling appearance in New York for Coach, followed almost immediately by his fan meeting tour announcement across the Americas, to the way their names constantly surface together in trending posts. The timing feels too good to be pure chance. Observers are convinced that Yeon-Seok's secret plan might just include more than fan meetings. Perhaps it's also about following Soo-Bin's footsteps across the continent, turning professional trips into something more personal. Speculation only grew when Korean online communities began piecing together little hints, such as the rumored sighting of Yeon-Seok at the airport around the time of Soo-Bin's departure, or the affectionate way they've spoken about each other in recent interviews. While none of this is confirmed, The idea of the two stars exploring America side by side has fans swooning. After all, it's not just the bright lights of Hollywood or the runways of New York that sound romantic, it's the thought of Soo-Bin and Yeon-Seok writing their own love story while conquering the Americas, together. Of course, speculating about romance is a sport the internet plays with delight. Some eyewitness accounts claim to have seen a tall figure resembling Yeon-Seok near the airport as Chae Soo-Bin departed for New York. Other fans point to perfectly timed social media posts and matching color palettes in outfit choices as evidence of coordination. Taken together, these breadcrumbs form a tempting trail, but remember, breadcrumbs do not equal a loaf. That said, the mood online is almost entirely wholesome. Instead of cynical scoffing, most reactions are affectionate and encouraging. People want these two to be happy, to succeed, and maybe, if fate and scheduling allow, to headline a drama together where on-screen chemistry becomes on-the-road reality. There's a certain romance to the logistics, too. Imagine the scenes: Chae Soo-Bin stepping off a plane into a camera flash morning in New York, passport in one hand and a tiny leather bag in the other, Yeon-Seok, somewhere in a different time zone, checking a map of South America and muttering, "Which cafe does the Bogota crowd love?" They're not just celebrities, they're characters in a cross-continental love story, and their calendars are the plot devices. Fans adore this because it feels earnest. Two people doing their work spectacularly, supporting each other quietly, and leaving the world to fill in the romantic details. Beyond the romance, both stars get career props. Chae Soo-Bin's Coach SS26 appearance reaffirms her status as more than an actress. She's a fashion ambassador, a face that brands trust to carry global narratives. So where does that leave us? With hope, excitement, and a whole lot of support from international fans. Whether the dating and conquering narrative pans out exactly as imagined or remains a delightful possibility, the truth is simpler and sweeter. Chae Soo-Bin is shining on global runways, and Yeon-Seok is gearing up to meet his fans across the Americas. If love is in the background of these tours, fantastic, and if not, we still get runway inspo, fan gatherings, and an abundance of warm feels from everyone at. May both of them keep thriving. May their events be full of joy and laughter. And may the schedules align someday for a joint project that turns all these fantasies into a bona fide on-screen romance. Whether it's a drama, a surprise duet, or simply synchronized phone uploads, we'll be watching, cheering, and posting every adorable frame. Keep your hearts open and your magnifying glasses ready. The next chapter could be just one flight away.